Hey everyone, it's V. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Chaotic Spring Virtual Art Show. Usually I would be live streaming my art show while answering questions that you may have. But thanks to everybody's feedback, I would like to try something different this time, and hopefully this way you'll be able to see every little detail in each painting. Before I continue, I would like to explain a little bit of how I came up with Chaotic Spring. Recently, not just here, but around the world, the weather has been changing drastically and severely, and I know many people due to this weather have been suffering around the world, so I wanted to bring awareness to it. But specifically in my area, the weather has been nuts. One day it'll be cold and sunny, and then the next day it'll be hot and rainy. And due to such drastic changes in weather day to day, even I feel it in my own body. I have a lack of energy because of it. I easily get ill because of it. And I know there are a lot of sensitive people like me out there, but I'm also aware that there are not so sensitive people like me out there. And just because you cannot feel it day to day does not mean that this will not affect our lives in the future. So with this show, I wanted to bring awareness to climate change and to show a personal side of me and how I personally deal with this weather. So I hope everyone enjoys the show, and Let's get started. So the first painting in the show is Chaotic Spring. It is the centerpiece of the show, and I decided to choose all the colors I thought kind of remind me of spring and add a little bit of graffiti on it. Now, if you notice, the center bear has horns on her head, so this makes this demon bear. I thought demon bear would be the perfect character to use to, well, create chaos. So the little graffiti around her is also demon bear heads. As you can see, there is drip coming from some of the heads, and I specifically did that and carved out some of the graffiti to give it a little more texture and give it more of a unique image. What I did in the center was I created a stencil for the bear head and the horns and sprayed around it kind of erratically side to side with navy blue spray paint. And if you notice, there is a bit of black splatter around just to give it that marble effect and to diminish the brightness of the colors. The next painting is titled Spring with Angel Bear, and I picked the brightest blues and yellows and greens to create the background. The same bear stencil was used for the middle, and I made his halo bright and big for this one. Of course, this also has marble on it, the marble effect for the splatter, but I wonder if I can get this. If you look closely, it also shimmers. There is glitter on this painting as well. And here is the second painting. In size, it is a bit smaller than the first painting. The first painting, I believe, is 18 by 24, and this one is 16 by 20 inches. Now, this painting is similar. It has different color schemes, pinks and purples. This one is called A Little Chaos Never Hurt. And as you can see, there is more black spread around compared to the last one. This is also the same size, which is 16 by 20 inches. The halo is also a bit smaller, and this also has glitter on it. I hope you guys can see it shimmer just a bit. It's quite subtle, and for those of you who are wondering, no, the glitter will not fall off. All paintings have been varnished, so they will stick. Here is the Chaotic Butterfly. For those of you who have followed me a long time, I'm sure you recognize this silhouette, and it's from my Dream in Color butterfly. For this one, the little details I did draw by hand. I did create a stencil for the outline, which I spray painted, and before that I spray painted the background orange. If you notice in the corners, there are little dots on the corners of the orange, and those are actually to represent the butterflies people keep in shadow boxes that they pin to the shadow box. Yeah, there's also the black splatter all over to represent a bit of chaos. This one is smaller in size. It's actually 8 by 10 inches. And I had also hand drawn the spots coming out of the butterfly as well. Whew, I swear I'm getting an ab workout hovering over these things. This next one is also 8 by 10 inches, and it is called Nap Time in the Sun. The character taking a nap is the good boy. For those of you who've seen my second virtual art show, the character series, you will recognize him because I did a silhouette of him in a circle. His character has quite a story, actually, so if you look online, you'll be able to read his story. I decided to create the flowers to look like Angel Bear, except for one is Demon Bear. There are a couple butterflies floating around, and this is to represent a good day and a calm day in the springtime. And let me see if I can show you guys. This next one, also sized 8 by 10 inches, is called Breathe in the Air. And the cat that is sitting in front of the window is Stitches, who was also introduced in my virtual art show character series. And for me, this is also representing a calm spring day. It's generally what I enjoy to do is to open the window during a very nice, warm and breezy day and breathe in some fresh air. If I'm not inside breathing in the air, I usually take a nice walk. And to me, this represents a calm spring. You guys would like to see the details. And here you are. And the last 3 paintings I decided to show all at once. I did paint these to be in a full series. So we have the middle butterfly, which shows the full silhouette inside. And then this one that only shows the left wing, and then this one that only shows the right wing. And these 3 girls were also introduced in the character series virtual art show, and I decided to redraw them in spring colors. Of course, with the black splatter everywhere to still show the chaos. Now, if you notice inside each butterfly where the girls are, there is no black splatter. And each of the frames look different. The middle one has a thin green outline before the black. The left one has pink and blue before the black, and the right one has orange and purple before the black. And if you notice, I'll just film this one here. I also did not paint the frames to look completed. They look a little bit rustic. It is all part of the chaos and the imperfection. Now, including the chaotic butterfly, there are 4 butterfly pieces in this series, and of course butterflies really thrive in the spring, and they also help us by transferring pollen all over the place. So I thought bringing back the withered butterfly from the Dream in Color series would be perfect, and a perfect message for this project. The video is quite short compared to the lives that I usually do, but for those of you who still have any questions, I am still in the chat and will be in the chat until the questions finish. Here I have little Tifa baby, who, because of the weather, has also been suffering a little bit, and she woke up with a bit of wheezing this morning. So it's not only good for us to watch our habits to help the earth, it is also good for our fellow companions, if we may have some fellow companions. Tifa baby, you want to say hi? I guess even if they're not companions, you know, there are animals all over the earth, and we could do more to help our environment. Hello. Here's Tifa baby. She is feeling a lot better. She had some Benadryl this morning, and she is eating and doing fine and causing ruckus. So we want to say thank you for watching, and all paintings will be available today, May 5th at 9:05 p.m. EST. Don't ask me why it's 5 minutes later. I just happened to choose that time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more questions, please talk to me in the chat. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Say bye, Tifa baby. Bye. She's not happy, y'all. Also, I would like to say that even though I have put a bunch of clips together, I have not edited anything I said, so sorry if I'm not as eloquent today. I wanted to keep it as close to the live shows as possible, and the live shows are never edited. So I'm sorry if I'm not as eloquent, but like I said, if you have any more questions, feel free to see me in the chat, or feel free to email me at v@subtlesmile.com. The email will be in the description box below. You can always inquire before you make a purchase. Thank you so much, and thank you for your support, and we'll see y'all in the next video.